Imagine for a moment that you could completely change your life in just 24 hours. Does it seem impossible? The truth is that, with the powerful law of attraction, this impossible can become a concrete reality. But here's the surprising part. The key to this transformation lies in something you already have: the power of your own thoughts and feelings. Did you know that by changing the way you feel and think, you can literally rewrite your story and attract everything you've ever wanted? This isn't a trick or magic. It's a skill you can learn and apply, just like Neville Goddard taught. Now, you may be wondering, how is this possible? The answer is simpler than you might think. We are not talking about vague desires or blind hope. We're talking about a proven technique, a real change in the way you see the world and yourself. With the law of attraction, you can change your reality, attract prosperity, love, health, and even the relationship of your dreams, all in a surprisingly short time. Best of all, the process is much easier than you think once you understand the essential principles. Now stop and ask yourself, what would you do if you knew you had the power to manifest your ideal life in just 24 hours? Are you ready to transform your reality? Let's uncover Neville Goddard's secrets to making the law of attraction your greatest ally and reveal how you can start living the life of your dreams right now. The law of attraction, according to Neville Goddard, is one of the most powerful principles in the universe. This law states that what you think most often comes true, and by focusing on positive thoughts and specific desires, you begin to attract what you desire most. In other words, the universe makes no distinction between what you want and don't want. It simply manifests what you intensely imagine. Imagine a magnet. Your thoughts act like this magnet, attracting similar energies. To create the reality you want, simply change the focus of your mind. Neville teaches that the key to using the law of attraction effectively is understanding that it all starts with the mind. He claims that our imagination is the vehicle to achieve our goals. The simple act of intensely visualizing what we desire creates a direct connection with the energies of the universe. The subconscious mind, which has great power over our actions and beliefs, responds to the command of the images and feelings we generate. Therefore, the law of attraction is not just about thinking positively, but creating a deep emotional feeling that we have already achieved what we want. Now, you may be wondering, and how does this actually work on a day-to-day basis? Don't worry. The answer is in practice. For example, if your goal is to get a new job, you can start to imagine yourself in your new place of work, feeling the joy and satisfaction of that achievement. This act of assuming you already have what you want is a fundamental technique that Neville Goddard proposed to speed up the manifestation process. As you continue in this state of mind, the law of attraction begins to act, and reality begins to change around you. Positive thinking is the basis of the entire law of attraction process. When you adopt a positive mindset, you begin to notice opportunities where there were only obstacles before. This happens because your thoughts, when aligned with what you want, create a vibrational frequency that attracts everything that is compatible with that frequency. It's as if the universe is constantly responding to what you emit. That is, if you emit joy, gratitude, and confidence, the universe brings you experiences that correspond to these emotions. Therefore, cultivating positive thoughts is not just a matter of maintaining an optimistic attitude, but of building a reality that reflects your most frequent thoughts. To illustrate, imagine that you want a more stable financial life. Instead of focusing on lack of money or difficulties, start thinking about abundance. Talk to yourself, I am prosperous and I deserve all the riches the world has to offer. Even if the external scenario does not yet reflect this, your mind will begin to look for ways to materialize this prosperity. The key is to persist in this thought, constantly reinforcing this positive vision, regardless of the challenges that may arise. Remember that the universe responds to what you think most, not what you have, so your mental attitudes should always be trustworthy. But why does this work so well? The reason is simple: you attract what you emit. If you focus on positive thoughts, your energy changes, and the universe, in response, brings situations, people, and opportunities that align with this new frequency. And this is not something abstract. These are practical results in your daily life. So how can you start applying this? When you wake up, try to establish a positive thinking pattern by saying to yourself, "Today is a wonderful day full of opportunities." Over time, this becomes a habit and things start to change. The law of attraction is not just theory, it is a daily practice of thinking aligned with your desire. Imagination plays a fundamental role in the law of attraction, especially when we talk about Neville Goddard. For him, imagination is not just a creative outlet, but the true key to manifesting our desires in the physical world. By visualizing what we desire with intensity and emotion, we are literally creating the reality we want. Neville suggests that when we use our imagination clearly and vividly, we are sending a signal to the universe about what we want to experience. It's like constructing a mental movie that, when watched with emotion, attracts to us exactly what we are filming. A practical example of this is when you visualize the result you want to achieve. Imagine, for example, that you want to buy your dream home. Instead of just waiting for a miracle or external circumstances to change, use your imagination to create a detailed vision of your new home. See yourself entering it. Smell the aroma of the room. Notice the feeling of coziness when sitting on a sofa in the living room. The trick is to feel all of this as if it were already happening, because it is exactly this feeling of reality that the law of attraction responds to. The more vivid and emotionally engaging your imagination, the faster the universe begins to align to make that vision a reality. Neville also spoke of the importance of not just imagining, but of assuming the feeling of having already achieved what you want. Imagine you already have the house of your dreams. How do you feel now? With this in mind, you can now begin to live in the vibrational state that corresponds to what you want to attract. Imagination goes beyond simple visualization. It creates an emotional connection between your desire and the feeling that this desire has already been fulfilled. And when you live in this state of gratitude and fulfillment, the universe works to manifest it quickly and naturally. The secret is to never underestimate the power of imagination in the law of attraction process. When we talk about the law of attraction, we cannot forget that emotions are one of the most powerful elements in this process. Feelings function as the fuel that activates the manifestation of our desires. According to Neville Goddard, it is not enough to just visualize what we want. We need to connect our feelings to this visualization. In other words, we must allow ourselves to feel what we would feel if we already had what we want. The law of attraction doesn't just respond to thoughts, but mainly to the emotional intensity you put into them. Emotion is the link that connects with the universe. For example, if your desire is to attract a healthy relationship, don't just focus on the thought of, "I want someone to love." Instead, imagine yourself already living in that relationship. Feel the love, joy, and security of being with the ideal person. The more you can experience this feeling of love and happiness, the easier it will be for the universe to bring this person into your life. And it's not just about wanting what you want, but about allowing yourself to feel the emotion of having already achieved that desire. It is the feeling of already having, not the desire to have, that activates the law of attraction. Another practical example is the use of gratitude to intensify this emotional connection. By practicing gratitude, you raise your vibrational frequency, creating a positive energy that attracts even more reasons to be grateful. Try, for example, practicing gratitude for 5 minutes every morning before starting your day. Be grateful for the small and big things in your life, like your health, your family, and even the challenges that helped you grow. This simple practice puts you in tune with abundance, and it is from this state of gratitude that the greatest desires begin to materialize. Ultimately, the real magic of the law of attraction is in how you feel while you desire. The assume Technique is one of the most powerful approaches taught by Neville Goddard for applying the law of attraction effectively. According to Neville, for something to manifest in our life, we must first assume the feeling of having already achieved what we desire. This means living and acting as if the desire were already a reality. When assuming this state of being, the universe responds almost immediately. The key here is not just visualizing, but embodying the feeling of already having it. It's like wearing the clothes of the future and walking in them in the present. For example, imagine you want a new car. Instead of just visualizing the car, start to feel the sensation of already driving it. Imagine yourself behind the wheel. Feel the texture of the seat. Hear the sound of the engine. Experience the thrill of being on the move in your new car. This feeling of already having what you want is what the assuming technique proposes. Neville Goddard believed that by doing this, you send a clear message to the universe that you are ready to receive manifestation. Reality then begins to shift to align with this new sensation. The secret for this technique to work is consistency. It's not enough to just take over for a few minutes or on a single occasion. You need to live in this state of coming out every day. When you wake up, when you make decisions, when you interact with others, act as if you have already achieved what you want. This not only strengthens your belief in the process, but also sends strong, constant energy out into the universe. When you become that person, you inevitably attract that which corresponds to that state of being. Coming out is therefore a daily practice of trust and faith in the power of the law of attraction. Limiting beliefs are one of the biggest obstacles when it comes to manifesting what we want, and we often don't even realize they are holding us back. According to Neville Goddard, for the law of attraction to work effectively, we need to identify and replace those beliefs that keep us stuck in a reality that does not match our desires. Limiting beliefs are those internal voices that tell us that something is impossible, that we don't deserve it, or that we are not capable of achieving something. And the worst part is that as long as these beliefs are present, the law of attraction will only continue to manifest realities that confirm these thoughts. To change this, you must first become aware of these beliefs. Ask yourself, what recurring thoughts are keeping me from manifesting what I really want? It could be something like I'll never be as successful as I want, or I don't deserve to be rich. Once you identify these beliefs, the next step is to replace them with more positive and empowering beliefs. For example, instead of, I will never be successful, you might state, I am worthy of success and am open to receiving abundance in all areas of my life. This is not about ignoring current reality, but about changing the internal narrative and allowing the law of attraction to operate more fluidly. Now, how to make this change in a practical way? Start with daily affirmations, as Neville suggested, telling yourself that you are capable of achieving your desires. Repeat them with faith and confidence, as if it were already true. Remember that constant repetition is essential for the subconscious to accept these new beliefs. Additionally, constantly visualize your life as you want it to be, feeling the emotions that these positive beliefs generate. As you change your mindset, the universe will begin to reflect this in your reality. The law of attraction begins to act, bringing opportunities that align with your new beliefs. Transforming your limiting beliefs is, without a doubt, an essential step towards manifesting the life of your dreams. Persistence is one of the most important elements for manifesting our desires, according to Neville Goddard. The law of attraction doesn't just require an initial action of visualization or positive thinking. It requires continuity and consistency. It's like planting a seed. You can't expect it to grow overnight. Likewise, the results of the law of attraction require time and, above all, persistence. You need to keep your mind focused on what you want, even when external evidence doesn't seem to indicate immediate progress. Perseverance is what keeps your manifestation energy constant and attracts what you want faster. For example, if your goal is to achieve a new career or increase your income, you may not see significant results in the first few weeks or even months. This doesn't mean the law of attraction isn't working. On the contrary, it is a sign that you need to remain focused and maintain your positive mindset. Each time you visualize your goal, reaffirm your positive beliefs, or take action toward your dream, you are actually creating a clearer path to manifestation. It is persistence, added to faith, that strengthens the power of attraction that you exert on the universe. Furthermore, persistence is not just about staying focused on your thoughts, but also about being prepared to act when necessary. The law of attraction is not just about sitting and waiting. It requires you to take small actions that align with what you want. If you're looking for a new job, for example, keep improving your skills and applying for jobs. Daily practice and consistency in what you do, along with the power of your thoughts, creates a cycle of positive energy that accelerates manifestation. So, persist, trust, and know that the universe is working to bring what you have already decreed in your mind. Gratitude is one of the most powerful and often overlooked practices when it comes to applying the law of attraction. According to Neville Goddard, gratitude not only strengthens our connection with what we already have, but also increases our vibration, attracting even more good things into our lives. The key is to realize that when we are grateful for what we have now, we are showing the universe that we are ready to receive even more. Gratitude is one of the fastest ways to align our energy with the abundance of the universe, creating space for our desires to materialize more fluidly and quickly. Imagine that you already have everything you want. You would be grateful for that, wouldn't you? Now, instead of waiting to get what you want to feel grateful, start practicing gratitude now. Each morning, make a mental list or write in a gratitude journal. Give thanks for the simple things: your health, your family, your work, your home. Practicing daily gratitude sends a clear message to the universe that you already feel in tune with the abundance that is about to arrive. This positive vibration not only attracts more things to be thankful for, but also accelerates the manifestation of your desires. Additionally, gratitude is an excellent antidote to doubt and fear, two of the biggest blocks to manifestation. When you practice gratitude, you shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. For example, if you have a desire to increase your wealth, start being grateful for the small prosperity you already experience, whether it's a payment you received or a learning opportunity. By focusing on what is already positive, you open doors for the universe to bring even more. The law of attraction then begins to work more efficiently because you are fully in tune with the energy of abundance. Faith is, without a doubt, the driving force behind the manifestation of any desire. According to Neville Goddard, for him, having faith is not just believing that something can happen, but knowing, without a shadow of a doubt, that it is already a reality. The law of attraction responds directly to our trust in the process. When you have complete faith in what you are creating, you send powerful energy out into the universe. Faith creates a vibrational field that harmonizes your thoughts with your desired reality. Therefore, without faith, manifestation is compromised, as the universe needs this certainty to shape its reality. For example, imagine you are trying to manifest a new job. If you believe it is possible, but still have doubts about your ability or deserve a better opportunity, this creates a frequency of uncertainty that slows down the process. But when you have faith, you act as if the new job were already yours, without questioning whether it will happen or not. You believe in the process. You believe in the power of the law of attraction, and you act in accordance with this certainty. In this state of faith, the universe aligns to bring about manifestation because you are emanating the energy that matches your desire. Faith, therefore, is a constant practice, which cannot be limited only to moments when you feel confident. It needs to be cultivated daily. One way to reinforce this faith is through affirmations and visualizations, practicing them as a routine. If you are in doubt about your ability to manifest something, simply state, "I have faith that the universe is guiding me towards the realization of my dreams." This unwavering confidence not only strengthens your connection to the law of attraction, but also accelerates the results you seek. With faith, the impossible becomes possible. Creating a state of being is a central concept in the practical application of the law of attraction, as taught by Neville Goddard. For Neville, the secret is not just having a positive mindset for a moment, but incorporating that mindset as an essential part of your being. In other words, if you want to be successful, you need to start acting, thinking, and feeling as if you are already successful. The state of being is your inner essence that, when adjusted, changes your outer reality. When you align with the vibrational state of what you desire, you begin to attract experiences that match that state. For example, if you want to be a more abundant person, it's not enough to wait for wealth to arrive. You need to start acting and feeling as if you are already abundant. This could mean acting with confidence in your financial decisions, investing in yourself through courses, or even visualizing your life with prosperity. By creating this state of being, the law of attraction begins to act to manifest more of these circumstances in your life. You are no longer asking for something. You are already living as if it were part of your reality. This state of being isn't just about positive thinking. It's about living according to the vibration of what you want to attract. The practice of creating this state of being is not something that happens overnight, but it requires discipline. Start with small actions, and over time, these small changes will accumulate. If you want a healthy life, for example, the state of being would be to see yourself as a healthy person every day, taking care of your diet, exercising, and feeling good about your body. The magic of the law of attraction is that as you become that person in spirit and attitude, the universe begins to reflect that, and your reality begins to shape itself accordingly. It's this alignment between who you are internally and what you want externally that makes things happen. When starting to apply the law of attraction, many people make mistakes that can delay or even block the manifestation of their desires. One of the most common mistakes is a lack of consistency. The law of attraction doesn't just work when we're inspired or motivated, it requires constant practice. We often start with enthusiasm, visualizing our desires, and practicing affirmations, but soon give up when we don't see immediate results. The universe responds to our constant and persistent energy. So if you disbelieve or abandon the practice, naturally things will not align as desired. Another classic mistake is excessive attachment to how things will happen. When we are applying the law of attraction, it is natural to want to know exactly the path that will lead us to the fulfillment of our desires. However, this limits the power of the act as we are trying to control the process. Instead of focusing on the details of how something will manifest, it is more effective to maintain trust that the universe will provide the best way possible. Doubt about the how generates resistance and can delay manifestation. The secret is to trust the process, be open to surprises, and leave the how to the universe to take care of. Additionally, many people make the mistake of focusing excessively on scarcity rather than abundance. If you constantly miss what you want, you are creating a vibration of scarcity, which will only attract more scarcity. The secret to the law of attraction is to focus on what you have, be grateful, and act as if you already have what you want. When you vibrate in a state of abundance, you will be aligned with what the universe wants to bring to you. So, remember that constant practice, trust in the process, and focusing on the positive are essential to manifesting your desires effectively. The law of attraction is not limited to attracting material goods or professional success. It can also transform the relationships in our lives, creating deeper, harmonious, and genuine connections. Neville Goddard teaches that to change your relationships, you need to start changing your perception of people and yourself. If you constantly attract toxic or disrespectful relationships, it may reflect an internal belief that you don't deserve to be treated differently. By changing your beliefs and vibrations about what you deserve in a relationship, you will be aligned to attract healthier, more balanced connections. A key step to using the law of attraction in your relationships is to visualize the interaction you desire. If you want a more loving and respectful relationship, Start visualizing happy moments with this person, feeling the emotions of love, affection, and true connection. By doing this, you are creating a vibrational reality that sends a clear message to the universe. You may even begin to visualize your current relationships already manifesting these patterns of respect and affection. The key here is to believe that the quality of your relationships can be improved, and this starts with how you see and value yourself. Furthermore, gratitude is a powerful tool for improving your relationships. By focusing on the positive qualities of the people around you and expressing gratitude towards them, you automatically raise your vibration and attract more positive experiences. For example, if you want a more harmonious relationship with your partner, start expressing gratitude for the little things he or she does, and you'll see how this will improve the dynamic between you. The law of attraction works very effectively when you cultivate a mindset of abundance and recognition, which in turn creates healthier, more fulfilling relationships. The law of attraction can be a powerful ally in transforming your financial reality. The key is to change the way you perceive money and abundance. Many people have limiting beliefs about prosperity, such as the idea that money is difficult to earn, or that abundance is for the few. These beliefs create a vibration of scarcity, which impedes the flow of wealth into your lives. Neville Goddard teaches that to attract prosperity, you must first align yourself with the energy of money, seeing it as a fluid and abundant energy, available to everyone. When you shift your mindset to one of abundance, you begin to attract more financial opportunities. Visualizing your already prosperous financial life is one of the most effective ways to use the law of attraction. By visualizing not only money coming to you, but also feeling the excitement of having already achieved your financial freedom, you create a vibrational alignment with wealth. You can imagine paying your bills with ease, making smart investments, or living the lifestyle of your dreams. The trick is to feel these emotions as if they were already happening, because the universe responds to the vibration of the feeling, not the isolated thought. The more in tune with prosperity you feel, the faster it will come. Another important point is to replace the scarcity mindset with a gratitude mindset. Instead of focusing on the lack of money, start being grateful for what you already have and for all the financial opportunities that come your way. Be grateful for the small wins, like an unexpected paycheck or a pay raise. This recognition creates a positive flow of energy, which attracts more abundance. The law of attraction works best when you recognize what you already have, creating a continuous cycle of attracting and manifesting more wealth. With faith, persistence, and the constant practice of gratitude, your financial reality begins to transform in surprising ways. Living in the end is one of the most powerful concepts taught by Neville Goddard, and it is the key to manifesting our desires effectively. The principle behind this is to live as if we have already achieved everything we want. Instead of waiting for success or happiness to arrive to start living fully, Goddard suggests that we should act, feel, and think as if we were already living the end of our story. This end is the realization of everything we desire, and by living according to this state, we align our energy with what we want to attract. It's as if you're already at the point where your dreams have already come to fruition. It changes your entire vibration and opens the way for manifestation to happen. For example, if you want to achieve great professional success, don't wait until it happens to feel victorious. Start acting like you're already at the top. This means thinking like a successful person, making decisions with confidence, and even celebrating small victories along the way. By doing this, you begin to attract opportunities, people, and situations that match your winning mindset. The universe reacts to this internal change, creating conditions for your happy ending to manifest more quickly. Living in the end is also a daily practice that involves trusting that everything is ready. Instead of worrying about the when or the how, you simply act as if you are already experiencing what you want. This trust and alignment are essential for the law of attraction to work quickly and efficiently. So if you want a perfect relationship, start acting as if that relationship is already in your life. Treat yourself with the respect and love you want to receive, and the universe will respond by bringing it to you. The secret is to live in the end, in the present, as if the future had already arrived. Now that you have all the tools to apply the law of attraction and transform your life, the question is, are you really ready to take the first step? It's not about waiting for the universe to do everything for you, but about making the decision to change internally, act with faith, and live according to what you want. So, how about starting today? What would your life be like if you started thinking, feeling, and acting like the person who has already achieved their biggest dreams? Remember, the power is within you, and the law of attraction doesn't lie. If you apply Neville Goddard's principles, results will appear faster than you. Imagine. Are you willing to assume this new state of being? Don't let this opportunity pass you by. Change starts now, with a simple decision to believe in your ability to manifest the life you deserve. If you are ready to continue learning and applying these powerful concepts on your journey, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and get ready for more incredible tips that will transform your reality. Don't miss the chance to make your life shine.